Let's answer these questions together. Which substance has the greatest number of elements? How many elements does it have? Hint, the little numbers have nothing to do with how many elements. Let's look at the first one as an example. Calcium carbonate had 1, 2, 3 elements. Count how many elements were in each of these substances, and whichever has the most elements, remember this one had 3, whichever has the most is going to be the substance that you're looking for. So you might write calcium chloride had the most elements, although it looks like calcium chloride only has 2, so it's probably not calcium chloride. So blank has the greatest number of elements. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements. Tell us how many. Next, which element is found in the greatest or most number of substances? So look here. Is there an element that you keep seeing over and over? For example, if you saw calcium in almost every single box, or maybe it was carbon, or maybe it was oxygen, or maybe it was sodium, is there a word that you are seeing in almost every single one of these substances? If so, what is the name of that element? So blank is found in the greatest number of substances. It should be the name of an element. For example, calcium is found in the greatest number of substances. Carbon is found in the greatest number of substances. Oxygen. But you have to look here to find out. Next, how many elements are in carbon dioxide? What are they? Its chemical formula is CO2. So let's look. I know that these are separate, the C and the O, because they're capital letters and only little letters stick together. So I can see this is 1 element and this is 2 elements. What are they? You might have C memorized by now. If you don't, you can go up to the periodic table and look for C and find the name of the element. I'll give you a hint. It's somewhere over here. And then you also need to do the same thing for O. That's one that you'll probably want to memorize if you haven't memorized it so far in this lesson. How many elements are in water? What are they? Its chemical formula is H2O. So let's look. There's 1 element, and here's 2 elements. What are those elements? Look up at the periodic table. The last question asks you, what did you notice about ascorbic acid, citric acid, and sucrose? Let's look here. So what do you notice about these? Look at the elements. What do you notice? I notice that